The legend of Zongzi, a tale wrapped in leaves. In the lush, verdant valleys of ancient China, where the rivers whispered stories of yore and the mountains echoed with tales of heroism, there bloomed a tradition that would traverse centuries and oceans. This is the story of Zongzi, more than just a culinary delight, but a bundle of history, culture, and heart. Once upon a time, in the state of Qu, during the tumultuous era of the warring states, lived a poet and minister named Qu Yuan. His heart, as vast as the mighty Yangtze, brimmed with love and loyalty for his land. But fate, as unpredictable as the summer monsoon, cast him into the throes of exile, his warnings and wisdom ignored by the king he so cherished. As Qu Yuan wandered the countryside, crafting verses that mirrored his deep despair, the common people who revered him listened with heavy hearts. His words were like the gentle rain on the terraced fields, nurturing yet sorrowful. Then came that fateful day, the 5th day of the 5th lunar month, when despair engulfed Qu Yuan's soul like a dark storm. In a final act of sorrow and protest, he clasped a stone and plunged into the Miluo River, surrendering his life to the waters that cradled his homeland. Word of his tragic demise rippled through the land like a mournful breeze. The people of Qu, stricken with grief, rushed to their boats and paddled fiercely into the river, their cries piercing the heavens. They splashed their oars and beat drums to scare away the spirits lurking beneath the azure surface, desperate to protect Qu Yuan's noble spirit. In their hands, they carried sticky rice wrapped in bamboo leaves, an offering to their beloved poet and to the river that now held him in its embrace. They hoped these packets, known as Zongzi, would feed Qu Yuan's spirit and keep the hungry creatures of the deep at bay. As the legend of Qu Yuan's sacrifice spread across the land, so did the tradition of making and eating Zongzi. These little pyramidal parcels, bound with silken threads, became more than food. They were symbols of unity, sacrifice, and the enduring spirit of the people. Through the dynasties that rose and fell, through the tides of time that brought change and adaptation, the tradition of Zongzi persevered. Ingredients varied, from savory meats to sweet beans, reflecting the diverse tapestry of China's vast lands. But the essence remained, a tribute to a soul unwavering in its devotion to country and people. And so, every year as the Dragon Boat Festival adorns the calendar, families gather to wrap Zongzi, sharing stories of Qu Yuan, of bravery, and of hope. Children listen with wide-eyed wonder, their hands sticky with rice, as their elders speak of the poet who loved too deeply. As the Zongzi simmers in pots, filling homes with an aroma that is both ancient and familiar, it's as if Qu Yuan's spirit smiles gently upon the world, his legacy wrapped in the leaves of history and the hearts of those who remember. Thus, the Zongzi continues its journey, from the misty rivers of Qu to the corners of the modern world, a humble yet profound envoy of China's rich cultural tapestry, whispering to us the timeless tale of love, loss, and the eternal bond between a people and their heroes.